first of all, the poor mummy of Luis Rubiales. So, bless her.
I know. I don't know whether Luis Rubiales is looking at that thinking it's one of those, Mum, do you really have to go on a hunger strike? This is really embarrassing now. So what he's done, of course, we all know about the kiss, which is now got bigger and bigger and bigger because he refuses to resign as the president of the Spanish Football Federation. It's like, mate, read the room.
Yeah.
Just do the sensible thing. You're not doing yourself any favours.
Yeah.
The apology, the first apology was, I apologise to anybody who was offended by that, which is, that's no apology, is it? It's no apology at all.
Well, he was kind of saying he's being cancelled, isn't he, really? It's the kind of, like, you don't agree with me. It wasn't, in his opinion, a particularly big deal. Obviously, it was an unsolicited. She didn't agree to it in advance. But in those moments, you don't go, do you mind if I embrace you before...
He says it was consensual. Wow. It's like, what, is there a look that says, mind if I kiss you quickly, full on the lips? Oh, yeah, that's okay. How can you say that?
But Paul, although we're not even showing the right pictures here, we're showing him kissing her on the cheek there. You or I, and I know you well, you know me, I would never think of kissing anyone or kissing Isabel, who's a very dear, close friend of mine, on the lips. I just can't.
I agree.
I can't see.
There's no need for it.
How would you feel? I mean, we're friends, right? So I've kissed you many times.
If we won an Oscar or something, or an Emmy, and we're on stage, and
I was drunk.
Just crazy, excited and happy, and you just want and kiss me on the lips. I'd probably be shocked. I'm not sure I'd go for sexual assault, personally.
But the thing is, you say that, you're friends.
Yeah.
And we're looking at that, and even then you'd think, well, how would you feel about that? Yeah. This is a guy, he's the president, he is in a position of power. And also he has to represent not only his football federation, but his country. He's standing there. Even if, and I'm trying to look at it, even if you are so excited and you're so impressed, and also it's bizarre that she's got a shirt the wrong way around, which nobody mentions, so it looks like it's back to front.
So, pointing that
but the thing is, maybe he saw the shirt and thought he was kissing the back of her head. I don't know, but he's just gone straight. It's like, it's just a stupid thing to do, and even he must have realised, actually, you know what? And if he'd have come straight out afterwards and said, look, absolutely, heat of the moment, I shouldn't have done it, I'm really sorry to her, but he is so arrogant and pig-headed about this situation. He's not changing. FIFA have banned him. The whole of the federation wants him out. You've got players that are saying they won't play. It's like, what
and his mummy locked in a confession box.
And his mum is thinking, for crying out loud, it's 2 days now and I'm starving and he still hasn't resigned. What am I supposed to do?
I do think, what a great mum. But I do think that's possibly where he developed his flair for the theatrics.
Do you think so? Do you think his mum's like, I will do something?
Yeah, they want things their own way, perhaps.
Maybe it was him playing for Hamilton Academicals, was where he got the flair for the theatrics, because he did play for them. But honestly, it can only go one way. It's like, just step down and apologise. Do the right thing. Even if you don't truly agree with it, sometimes you just have to say...
Do the right thing is a motto that should just be applied to all situations. I don't know why it's so hard for people.
Do you know why?
I agree.
The right thing.
Do you know... I presented a programme called Do the Right Thing. Because it was a consumer programme. And basically... I think the right thing is very often the easy thing to do.
Yes, exactly. And I do, sometimes you can be grumpy, but 100% you always do the right thing.
But when you say the easy thing to do you think, the easy way out or the right...
Do you not think that was a low blow there?
I didn't think
some people are serious. Some people take their job very seriously, and some people and then are just called grumpy.
Right, OK. Yeah.
I was talking about your job,
Listen, as long as you do the right thing, that's all that matters.
And
I don't think
there's so many stories here about doing the right thing. Which one do you want to go next?
You know what? Should we talk a little bit about the US Open, possibly? We'll just quickly cover that. US Open started US Open tennis, and Djokovic is through. Coco Gauff nearly suffered a shock, but Caroline Wozniacki. Now, remember Caroline Wozniacki won the Australian Open. I think
she was engaged to Rory, didn't she?
She was engaged to Rory, and he nearly did the right thing and married, and then walked away, didn't he? But the thing is, she has now gone on and she retired January 2020, walked away from tennis, had a couple of kids. And then, for fitness, started playing a little tennis again, and now she's back playing again.
Got the bug again.
She's got the bug again, so she's playing.
Andy Murray has got a very good point. He is often scheduled as the last game on centre court, right? And then it leads to what would you curfew? You know, they have to.
That's right.
Yeah,
what,
and
11 o'clock or
that was his undoing against Tsitsipas this year.
Yeah, because he was on top until
and
that
then
point.
it was late.
Yeah.
Going. They paused for the night and he came back and he lost.
The game
next
started
day.
at 7:46 in the evening.
Yeah, it's hard.
Because that was the day I was there, and I'm
Yeah,
thinking,
of
I've got to
course,
get
and I
up.
saw
And when
the
is
second
Murray
day.
going to come out? And then you saw the next day. But of course, it's all about. And Murray's absolutely right. He was talking with the US Open when he plays today, by the way, and he was saying that what Wimbledon were doing was just purely starting games later or starting play later. They were starting about 12:30, just so that then they can get the big games live on TV. And so, of course, Murray didn't start till 7:46.
Yeah.
The problem is that he starts getting into a roll, loses first set, then starts playing well. Then they have to halt it because of the curfew, start again the next day, and it just doesn't suit him. He's box office, but it's not really good.
Well, you know what they say.
Well, is it do the right thing?
No.
Oh,
Never hurry.
a Murray mint.
Correct.
Yes.
Well done. Oh, the
Very
pressure.
well done. 2 points.
You know what? I felt more pressure than facing a Murray serve.
Yeah.
Two
Well
sets down.
Well
Thank you
done,
very
mate.
much. Thank
Well
you
done.
very much. Was there a song with it?
I can't remember the tune, but never hurry a Murray.
Oh,
Never hurry
going to
a
do the
Murray.
right thing, simply red. There you go. That's the one. That's our motto for the day.
Thanks,
Luis.
Paul. Are you coming back, Lee?
I will come back, yes.
Good. What time will we see you after 8?
About 7:30 this evening. No, I'll be back about just after 8.
Okay, good lad. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you very much.
The
Lee.
mint in
Thank
there,
you.
but
There
we're
is a
down
mint.
that road. Right,
Do they
stay with
still
us.
sell Murray mints?
They do, yeah. I still have a Murray mint. Yeah. Never hurry them, though, whatever you do. They always last a
I
long
haven't seen
time.
a packet of Murray mints in years.
Do you crunch on the Murray mint, or do you just suck the Murray mint all the way?
I could crunch. I could
You've gotta
crunch
be
like a
careful.
glacier mint as well.
Yeah, you got to. That's the thing.
You know, my producer always at this point, when we talk about the interesting stuff,
Yeah.
goes, we have to crack on.
Does he really?
I go, why? Why?
Well,
why do we have to crack on?
Yeah.